Greetings and salutations, good people. My name is Otis James Bush Jr. This is OJB Cooking. So today I'm gonna take y'all down to the crib for some authentic Creole goodness.
Aye.
That's right, we headed down to Louisiana, and I'm serving up Shrimp and Crawfish Etouffee. This is one of those classics that can be hooked up any day of the week, and your prep time can be as much as you want to. You can go real big, making your own seafood stock, or you can go some shortcuts like I'm doing today. Hook that thing up real quick, you feel me? So what we gonna need? So I didn't feel like cutting up, a bunch of bell pepper, onion, and celery, so we got the good old seasoning bin. We got some shrimp, of course. We got some prepackaged crawfish tail meat. Didn't feel like busting down a bunch of crawfish, you feel me? We got some green onion, some parsley, got some tomato, some bay leaf, assorted seasonings, got some butter, some oil, got some good old, some stock. You can make your own stock, but I went ahead and just put some chicken stock for the day. Yeah, right. Got some Worcestershire sauce, and we got some flour. That's it, man. We're gonna take all of this and hook it all up, you know what I mean? Stay tuned to the end, see how everything came out.
All right, good people. First thing we'll do is go ahead and season up these good old shrimp. I probably could have skipped this part. Y'all know how to season shrimp by now, but content. So we gonna hook it up. We got a little black pepper going in. We got some cayenne. That's always gonna be in what I'm cooking, but it's optional for you guys. We got some garlic powder going on up in here. Got a little Creole seasoning, just a dash, a little couple of pat, you know what I mean? We got a little saute for your hair top. Not too much, but enough. Like that. And we got a little oil, make sure everything get minded. Got a hot pan, a little oil going into said pan. A little butter going into said pan as well. Probably half a tablespoon. And then our beautiful shrimp going in. And there we go. Shrimp just take a second, man. You want to cook these a minute or two on each side. Really just trying to get a little color on them. And we're going to set these to the side. I flipped my shrimp with a fork. Don't judge me. And let them simmer down now. On simmer down. Alright, we'll set those to the side. Now we got a Dutch oven style pot, or whatever you want to call this. We just called it the big pot when I was growing up. So you get your big pot out, and you want to put about 2 to 3 tablespoons of olive oil and 2 tablespoons of butter. I use salted, because why not? And we just gonna work that around and let it sizzle. You feel me? We finna make ourselves a light roux. A roux is very easy to make, but it's also very easy to mess up because you can let it burn. Like Usher, feel me? And then you just want to go ahead and mix in, your flour. I did 2.5 tablespoons of flour along with my butter and oil, and then we just gonna start to work this around like so. And I sped this up a bit because the process takes a few minutes, but I don't want to waste all y'all time. But the gist of it is you want to keep this moving. You want to make sure that your heat is right. You see me adjusting frequently. I got this on about a medium-low heat. But adjusting your oven or your stove, may vary. But as you can see, our colors coming in nice. Continue to stir that around, And when it get about a paper sack brown, somewhere up in that area, that's where you want to be. We got our seasoning blend going in. Now again, if you're not feeling lazy, you can hook this up yourself. You know what I mean? Bell pepper, onion, and celery. But I opted for the frozen. And threw that on up in there. Of course, it cooled the pan down immediately, but we just gonna bring it on back up to a simmer once we mix everything together. Yeah, just like that. Just like that. Got a little garlic going in. Now, instead of using that jarred minced garlic, you know what I mean? A friend of mine put me on these. This is frozen minced garlic, which actually dissolves much better into your dish. I did 4 of these. I saw 3 of these, actually. My bad. And that equates probably about to a tablespoon and a half of garlic. We got a cup of chopped tomatoes going in. Just want to mix those around. Got a bay leaf going on in. And we got some fresh thyme and oregano going in as well. Probably about a teaspoon of both. Got some Worcestershire sauce Probably did about a tablespoon, maybe a tablespoon and a half of that. I'm gonna have all the measurements down into the comment section, onto the description section rather. We got some cayenne and some garlic powder going in, and we got some Creole seasoning going in. Get that a nice mix, let everything get to know each other, get nice and acquainted. And we got our chicken broth going in. Now again, you can make your own stock. You can make an easy stock out of shrimp shells and some seasoning and whatnot. I actually did that on a shrimp scampi video if you'd like to go back and check that out. But I wasn't feeling like doing all of that today, so we used some chicken broth. And we just gonna salt this down to taste. I hadn't added any salt up until right now. I purposely waited till I got everything in there, just to make sure that, you know, I didn't over salt, under salt. I want to nail this. Maybe we got a little hot sauce going in, a little sriracha. And that's just something that I felt like it needed. You don't have to do that at home. Or you can, you know, switch up the hot sauce that you use. You may not be a sriracha fan. Let that simmer for a bit. Now once you get your good simmer going on, you want to go ahead and add your crawfish tails. I probably added, let's say, a cup and a half of crawfish tails. Those get in, and again, let that thing simmer on down now. Simmer down. Yeah. I'm gonna add some paprika here. Now this is mostly for color, because paprika don't have a really strong taste, so don't worry. But I put about 2 tablespoons of paprika in. Again, gives it that nice red hue that you're looking for with an etouffee. Get all bay leaf up out of there. I don't get up out of there. We'll add our shrimp back in, the juices and all, throw them on up in there. And we threw these in, you know, almost at the end, because again, our shrimp are cooked. You know, you can throw in the raw shrimp and cook them that way, and just let it, you know, come to a boil and cook down, but I choose to go a different route. We got some fresh green peppers going in, as well as some fresh Italian parsley. Gonna mix that in. We in the game, people. Yeah, we done. I'm about to go plate this thing. You feel me? So that wasn't bad. Cook this up real quick. Like, this whole process probably took, you know, 40 minutes from the time you saw me, you know, start on this particular pot. You know, the shrimp only took a few minutes themselves. Le plate, le scoop. Yeah, hook me up, man. I gotta tell you, people, do what you want in your life. And look at that, baby. We in the game, people. Look how beautiful that is. Shrimp and crawfish etouffee, Louisiana style, Louisiana authentic. You know what I mean? You can take this to the crib anytime. Fact check me. You know what I mean? Challenge me. Yeah. But what you will find is that this here goes hard. And I know you want to bite. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. You can get you one. We're about to do a good old taste test, but the best thing to do is go and make it at the crib using this handy dandy video. You feel me?
Alright, good people, moment of truth. Time to test it out, see what it do. Oh yeah. I'm gonna keep it 100 with y'all, man. It smacks. We're gonna do one more bite for the road.